Hey gang, I am Tom, the co-founder of the Cashflow Experts Company and the Small Business Funding Network. That's what we're here to talk about today. If we've not met before, as I generally do, I reach my hand out in warm virtual welcome. It's the next best thing to us being there. It's kind of a way to put a face and a voice together. So it is great to have an opportunity to teach you, talk to you, answer your questions, as we've been doing for almost 2 decades now, 19 years in the industry. Before I get rolling now, our sponsor of today's show is Chase Inc., which is the new 0% business cash credit card that you can find offered at the chase.com website, obviously, under the promo code Tom's Team. So if you want the best deal possible, use that promo code Tom's Team when you visit the chase.com website, inquiring about the Chase Inc. 0% business cash card available. I would highly recommend it for anyone who's interested in small business. Also, if you want to email me questions directly, I usually give this out at the start of our show time. If you want to ask questions about today's show topic, which of course is going to be private money lending and your continued access to that, or in the future, if you want to ask questions that are specific to your business needs, something comes up, you have a thought, you can reach me directly. Obviously, if you reply to any of the emails that we send out to you, those go back to my staff. If you want to talk to me specifically about today's show topic now, or in the future, want to ask a question that's related specifically to your business and what you've got going on, you can email me, my personal email handle, busytom@gmail.com. Pardon me, tombusytom@gmail.com. Give me some time to respond to this. This is not an account that I'm in every minute of the day, so give me a little time to reply back to you. And sorry, it does not say for customer service. This is not an account that you email to ask customer service questions. As I said, I got a great staff, people I pay a lot of money to take care of that. So all you need to do is reply to any of the general emails that my company sends out to you. Those replies with your customer service questions, I'd be glad to help you. Go back to the staff. They'll bring me in and ask me for input if there's something that needs my attention. So great to get an opportunity to talk to you about a very timely show topic today. And as I always say, as the required common sense disclaimer at the start of each of these training shows, don't run off with a wild hair, half cocked, and start doing all the things that I'm about to teach you without some consideration for exactly what your situation calls for, based on obviously a wide number of variables. Every business is different. Always get your own advisor, pardon me, to consult first, who knows your state, your business, and your long-term goals. As I always say, I am not a licensed business, tax, accounting, or investment advisor. Most importantly, I'm not your advisor. I don't, because I don't, as I said, I don't know your exact situation because I haven't talked to you yet about what your specific needs, goals, and long-term agenda is. Now, let's talk about the good stuff, which, as you can see, I've got outlined here 1, 2, 3, 4, and what you get in this amazing program that I'm going to demo for you right now. I've been giving people access to business funding for, as I said, almost 20 years now, using non-traditional sources that would never have been available without my help, my sources, and my introduction. So we teach people not only exactly where you're going to get the money from, but what the steps are, what the fill in the blanks are, like cooking from a cake box. Can anybody make a delicious tasting cake, frosted up beautifully? Yes, of course, if you have the box with the ingredients already in it and the instructions, and it'll just say, go get an egg, put a little water in it, whatever, and it's perfect every time. Okay, this is the same kind of thing. It's almost like this is a business credit cake box that is inclusive in the program, as I said, that we've been providing to the community for almost 20 years now. That works out perfect every time that you follow those simple directions. So I'm very pleased to be able to teach you about today and offer you direct access to this until midnight tonight. An amazing $500,000. That's what 500,000 equals in my math. $500,000 direct private money lending source, which you can use for any business purpose. You can even, with the right kind of template that I'll give you access to, you can even transfer money that is debt to you personally into the business funding source and get that off of your books, get that off of your record. It's not tax deductible in your own name, your own personal credit gets suffered by it. So this is good all the way around. All the chickens in the roost benefit from this amazing process. So as I usually say, and the other added benefit is this is immediately available to you without a credit check, no income verification is needed, and does not require equity, as you can see in the blueprint up there. So it's a perfect startup funding source. No, you do not have to already have been making lots and lots of income in your business to be able to access this using our methods, using our model, using our program. Also, I want to show you how you would season. This has been one of my biggest hits for many years now. I want to show you how you would season the initial funding round of capital. So however much you want or need or get, as I said, up to $500,000, I'll show you how to season that, and you can make it double or triple or grow into the millions of dollars using a very effective technique. It's not a trick. It's a legit way that we utilize the system to its own benefit that benefits you as well. Okay, so I want to show you how you would season the initial funding round of capital you get so that in the first year it can grow to 1 or 2 million in total accessible capital for your business without you doing anything else, without having to go back to the well, without doing anything difficult. This is going to improve your situation and obviously improve your business's ranking. But first, let's talk about the common problems many people have and what the solutions are that I provide to you that solves them and gets you the funding you need. What are the regular problems? I'm sure you know of and have heard of them. Maybe you're experiencing some. Most people want business funding that is separate. Okay, we look at it like a brick wall between you and the business. That's separate from them personally, but they don't have a business name set up yet, just on paper, or it was registered in the wrong place, the wrong state, and in the wrong way. I do all the time. I talk to people and I help them solve this issue, easy fix for things that they may have already set up incorrectly, set up and never used, let go dormant, had some negatives come up on what they already have in place. I'll show you how to undo that, correct that, fix that, or better still, we can start from scratch with a brand new on-paper entity that's going to give you all the bells and whistles immediately you can utilize for this. So, plus, the majority of people I meet have not done anything with the corp or LLC that they may have, and nothing was ever put in place that leads to the direct funding that I can give you access to today. The other problem, common, people may have is that they mistakenly rely too much on their personal credit instead of building up business credit. Okay, that's not what we have been teaching people to utilize and do for 19 years now. This is all about business. But without you having to have a big Fortune 500 corporation, it is the veneer of business respectability, again, as thin as a piece of paper, by filing, registering, and maintaining that business name properly. So don't rely on your own personal credit if you're fortunate enough to have that advantage. And if you've ever had problems come up in your personal credit, it's a tough economy, tough market now, a lot of people have, you know that it's hard to overcome that when you want traditional funding. This is not, we're not going to be jawboning here today about old-fashioned traditional things that don't work. We're talking about the newest, latest, most modern facet of you getting access to what kind of money? Private money. So the solution is don't use traditional funding and stop putting things in your own name where they would rely on your personal scores to give you access to funding. That's not what we want. And it drags you down over time. So you are actually doing damage to yourself by thinking you're taking a shortcut and doing things personally when you should be doing them as a business name. There is a better, faster, safer, and dare I say cheaper way. It is called private money funding, and it is actually much cheaper than traditional funding nowadays. Good news for us, right? And as you may have seen recently, I watch the news all the time. I keep up with all the developments in the financial community. The regular banking sector is having some problems, to say it mildly, and some systematic or systemic is, I guess, the proper way to state it, concerns. So these better private capital funding sources, which are available now, no matter what's going on in the banking sector, this is private money. That's why it is available better and has these dynamics. So these better private capital funding sources are where you want to be getting your money from now and in the future. I mean, this comes up every 8, 9, 10 years. The traditional banks, you know the names, you've seen the news, they have problems, they have difficulties, they have issues. So this is to steer you away from something that, again, has had systemic concerns that have come up 2 or 3 times in the last 20 years, of half of our lifetime. So I want to put you in a place where it's much easier, much more flexible, and as most people's concerns are, lower cost, easier to use, lower cost, and you still get 20% less in tax bills owed by doing it this way, not to mention the utilization of money that is all tax deductible. So the income is tax-free, the first 20% of it, when it flows through your flow-through entity like an LLC, and you can further reduce your income by using the tax deductibility of this kind of private funding. So I covered a lot of information very quickly. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let's do a quick recap, okay? Let's quickly recap what we just covered. Recap. The main problem that folks face is that many people have struggles with their personal credit. So they have a challenge getting funding. There's no shame in that. Or they have to pay too much for traditional funding based on past personal issues. And people who are not set up properly as a business on paper are going to struggle to reach their goals. Okay. Also, the banking sector is going through some turmoil now, as I just stated. So it clearly is much better to deal with private funding that has none of the crisis traditional lenders appear to fall into every 10 years or so. You don't need that mess or that headache. Okay, nobody calls business funding due when utilizing this technique. This means the solution clearly is to find out how to use private money to fund your business, fund your deals, and fund your investment to achieve your income growth objectives. So I want to put you into the best cash-based private money program my 19-year-old company has ever offered to the public. You've seen we do a lot of things in the small business community, in the financial services space, doing education. We're at the heart of this, we're an education company. People say, Tom, why do you show people how to do this? It's so valuable. That's what we started our mandate out 20 years ago. As an education company for small business owners, the things that I was helped to do, the things that I learned through trial and error, I made it my mission, my life's greatest work, to teach other people who are in the same boat, same shoes as I have been, how to do this the right way, the fast way, the cheap and the easy way. And of course, we get paid to teach and train and educate people. So it's a win-win situation, okay? So this means the solution clearly is to find out how to use private money to fund your business, fund your deals, and fund your investments to achieve your income growth objectives. So I want to put you into the best cash-based, that's again, it's cash, it's all cash or easily convertible, private money funding program my 19-year-old company has ever offered to the public. Here is how it works in the 4 simple steps. I'll step out of the way so that you can digest step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. Okay, 1, do everything for goodness sakes in the name of a business from now on. I want to drive that through. I know some people I talk to, they have a business even set, but they've not done anything with it yet, or they're not using it to its full and proper potential. Let me help you fix what you already have, or let me create a brand new corporate identity for you to profit greatly from. Listen, this is worth 20 times back any investment that you make. When you count the tens of thousands of dollars in tax savings, it's worth hundreds of times back, right? Constantly, not just once. Every year you're getting money put back in your pocket simply for doing it the right, smart, conscientious way. So this gives you the utilizing something like an LLC done the right way, gives you the 3 most important things in the world: personal protection of your assets, your income, and your credit. Boy, that matters in the litigious society that we live in today, where everybody's going after everybody else, especially if they think you have means or have a business. This is the way to protect yourself, your family, your savings, etc. Funding, also utilizing this LLC principle, funding that you would never get access to in your personal name or using your personal credit is now, boom, available to you in ever large expanding amounts. Much lower taxes owed. This time of year, I can't hammer this enough. This is the gold. Much lower taxes owed. 20% of every first dollar you earn becomes tax-free, utilizing this kind of flow through entity and setup. That benefit by itself, as I say, pays for this program of admission 20 times over. When you utilize all the features and benefits, it's 200 times your money back immediately from utilizing this program and doing the things that we're going to lay out for you. Number two, use more than one single funding source. Use the dozen private money sources, which we guarantee give out funding to our members. This full listing is included for you as part of our association mission when you join the Private Money Club. Good news. And we're ever adding to it, expanding it. We get more and more relationships. Come to us every month. We make those available to you as well. Number three, 1, 2, 3, 3 fingers. Seasoning, this is many people's favorite part, right? Seasoning your money secretly to make your access grow 200 to 300%. I will show you how to spin any initial amount of private funding access into several $1 million of funding by better understanding the business credit system we live in. Most people have no clue. I was the original guinea pig. I did all this stuff myself first, then started to teach a handful of friends, then got outside clients and walked them through it, and then went worldwide. I've been on stages everywhere, from New York City's Learning Real Wealth Expos to Rich Dad Poor Dad shows in LA, and all manner of RIA associated meetings all over the country, even in cities I didn't know had those associations. So I know how valuable and important and proficient this system is, okay? 4, easy, simple, straightforward, no time. Number 4 is work with other business professionals that will help you reach your goals. Please, I've been teaching this for almost 19 years now. I hope people are hearing it. Stop trying to do everything by yourself and align yourself with other like-minded people who are experts in their field and can help you make the money you want. It costs you nothing when you're making far more money by teaming up with and utilizing other people's resources, their expertise, their information, their training. That's what this is all. Think of it like a partnership, like a win-win type of business opportunity. This is not a do-it-yourself world we live in anymore. Nobody's living on the farm. Nobody's got 8 kids that they have to do everything for themselves or it doesn't get done. We're in a ever interconnected world. People call it now, with the Zoom world, where you're participating in that kind of thing, right? They call it a collaboration, a collaborative world that can support you when you team up with others who are able to help you and your business. That's what we want to provide to you today in this amazing private money program that I'm going to show you exactly what you get when you join. Hey, here it is. Boom, on this side. Here's what you get when you join this program, the private capital funding system called, you ready? The Private Money Club. Direct, simple, straightforward, it's access to cash. You get full membership in our amazing private funding association with the many features and benefits that come to you through that, like the latest and biggest private money sources. You get the entire list on day one. So that's what we're going to provide to you. Money. Copies of the templates to use that are working now to generate the largest private funding approvals are also included. And constantly delivered instructions on what will make you money as each of our members enjoy success. We will give you the shortcuts that are working for other people right now. Why do you think you want to go through the trial and error, the struggle, the heartache, the wasted time, the wasted money? The path has been blazed already. The trail has already been on trees. When people chop a little blaze mark into it so nobody behind them gets lost, the path has already been blazed for you to easily and simply just walk. It's not uphill, it's on level ground, okay? You also get free lifetime funding access with no huge annual fees required each year and no application fees ever charged. That's been one of our standards in providing these kinds of programs. We provide you with all the funding projections that you should be using to start out when your business has not made any income yet. So 0 business, brand new startup, perfect, fine. Just utilize what the projections we give you so you are assured of funding approval with these specific private lenders that we're going to get you directly in front of access to. And it has my name down here, right? I have a lot of great people on the staff, a lot of great coaches, consultants, salespeople, staff helping, working behind the scenes, tech team, got a great support crew working out of the Philippines, as well as those people here in the US. But it's on me, okay? In this program, I will provide you with direct instruction and access. So we provide you with all the financial projections. You can also utilize our support services online to answer any of your questions you have during normal business hours. And I function as your personal coach doing phone consulting with you and I together on the phone. We might set it up as a three-way so we all get to know each other, so that with you to get you up to speed. So it's me on the phone as your consultant to get you up to speed, get your business set up correctly, and to make sure you are optimizing the services that my company provides, many of which are included, that help people succeed by using this kind of program. Plus, you will receive a nice welcome package that when you enroll, that will be mailed to your home through the regular post office with a few extra bonus items as a thank you. I like to do that unexpected gesture of goodwill, giving you some things that are tangible, that are valuable, as well as your package also has all the contact information to stay in direct touch with our office. So you're never out of communication directly with us to help you each step of the way to get your hands on the money that you clearly want for your business development. The value of this special anniversary offer is much greater than the discounted price being listed only during today's sale that closes for good at midnight Pacific time tonight. So you want to grab it fast. How do you do it? Pardon me. How do you enroll in this program? The links are somewhere. The links are beside the video screen. They're below the video screen. If you are watching me on Zoom live, which many people do, you can immediately type into your, you can open up a new browser window. You can type in www.cashnow242.com. Of course, that's .com. Cashnow242.com. Open up a browser window, type it in. That'll take you direct to the secure checkout page, cashnow242.com, cashnow242.com. Or, as I said, if you may be happening to watch this on YouTube, on a YouTube screen, you can probably click links beside or below the video screen. There might even be a clicker to get started button. YouTube also, if you're directly in the YouTube channel, YouTube embeds the link right below the video in the actual YouTube ecosystem, so it's easy for you to click on. Or, as I said, if you're consuming this content on any other type of device, any other way, you'll see this video playing on a website. Great, cool. Just go below, beside, somewhere around you will be a order link or order button to get you to the secure checkout page directly, immediately, as quickly as possible, so you can take advantage of this great opportunity. Let me tell you about the discount that we are offering when you do reach that secure checkout page. As I've indicated, this sale is for today only and expires at midnight Pacific time. Since we have a limit, since we have to limit the number of people we can serve at these bargain rate, we have dramatically lowered our pricing for this anniversary sale. The cost of the entire private money program is well over $1,000 with inclusion of the contents that you'll be taught that is found inside this entire $567 course material. This was one of the breakthroughs in the community that I invented, that I came out with years ago, many, many, many pages of instructions. This literally sold for $567 per copy. We sold thousands and thousands of them. This was one of the things that completely changed the dynamics of small business ownership in the marketplace. It is very hard for you to get your hands on these, so I will include the content of this program, $567 value, as part of what is going to be delivered to you in your inclusion of the membership access and the full association participation in this. So that, plus all the other things that I just went through line by line by line, all of that is in total well over $1,000 if you paid for each of the items individually, not to mention the value of the lifetime funding, where you're going to be saving money on an ongoing basis in the future. The cost of the entire private money program, very expensive, typically when you add all these things together. So when I say the sale price is greatly reduced for today only, you will see what I mean when you reach the secure checkout and see your savings, be it 70%, or 80% or 90% off based on the current calculation. I didn't bring a calculator into the conference room with me. So I don't have a calculator handy to give you the exact percentages, but you get my point. You get the point that by going to this website or clicking the links, they're directly available. You are getting all to the same secure checkout page for a massive savings. But you only have until midnight tonight to do this and enroll in one of the greatest private funding programs my company ever offers at any price. This is it. Get it. Use it. You will love it. And again, it comes with me directly as your consultant in the best way to utilize and the best way to do your business. If you care for my advice or information, I've consulted with many, many thousands small business owners. I've heard it all, I've seen it all, so to speak. So I really can bring a different viewpoint, a different ear, a different perspective to hear what your goals and your needs are, helping you fulfill them. Become part of my private money club and get all the financial rewards that are available by, again, going to the website. Type this into a browser if you want to, www.cashnow242.com, cashnow242.com. Click the links beside the video screen. If you're inside the YouTube actual player, they embed the link right below the video screen. Or if this is playing on a web page, anywhere through any device, just go below. You'll see the blue order links, or you'll see the get started now button, whatever the case may be. Easy. They all take you to the secure checkout page. Then you will get full instructions, all the private funding sources listed to use, and I will step in as your personal coach and consultant to guide you through the business building process, which has proven it can lead you to over $1 million valuation for each member, and many times that in direct funding access. So this is some of the most valuable direct access to money that we provide, direct training, implementation, instructions, and your ability to build a relationship with me, work directly with me as your consultant, or we get on the phone, we chew the fat, finding out what valuable assets I have to make available to you, what your goals and needs are, kind of make an outline for the program that you want to see develop under your business investing. Perhaps you're doing real estate, whatever your money needs are, this program will fulfill that and so much more in terms of putting in place for you quickly, easily, the 1, 2, 3, 4 that so many tens of thousands of people have utilized with my help and instructions. Well, they're great companies, not just me, a lot of people behind the scenes. Take advantage of this great deal, great opportunity before the deadline fades. You only have until midnight Pacific time tonight. Go to the website, open up a browser window, go to cashnow242.com, of course, www.cashnow242.com, or click the links beside the video screen. If you're inside a YouTube player, they embed the link right below the video screen. If this is playing on any kind of web page that you're watching it from your device, whatever it may be, go below, you will see links to order, or you'll see the button Get Started Now, the blue links that say click here to order, click here to enroll, whatever the case may be. Hey, I thank you for taking some of your valuable time to be here. Oh, look at that. I hit my time mark exactly as I hoped to, so I didn't take up too much of your valuable time on a day like today. Thank you again for being here, for sharing some of this to me. I didn't even tell, I enjoy this. I've enjoyed for all the years, all the good fortune that I've had. A lot of people have helped me, so I enjoy teaching, training, paying it forward, so to speak. Have a lot of fun going through the process that has meant so much to us and other people, and helping to educate and make available to those of you who have not started as members yet. And I know we have a lot of returning members that come back to enroll in these kind of great programs after they've successfully used our other services and features. So looking forward to meeting all of you. Talk to you all again soon. Ciao.